Okay, so today we're going deep on a story that sounds like something right out of a movie.
Right.
But it's true.
Huh.
This French woman,
Yeah.
she gets a message on Instagram,
Okay.
and it seems to be from Brad Pitt,
Wow.
or at least from someone really close to him.
Huh.
And it ends up costing her a ton of money.
So how does a story like this even start?
Well, it's really about more than just pretending to be a famous person.
Yeah.
It gets into this whole world of like tricking people online
Uh-huh.
by using things they want, like connection
Right.
or wanting to help.
Okay.
This scam, it went on for a whole year.
Really?
It started with this woman, Anne, getting a message on Instagram
Okay.
from someone saying they were Brad Pitt's mother.
Wow.
And then over time, the scammers started messaging her, pretending to be Brad Pitt himself.
So they just went all in.
Yeah, they started sharing personal stuff,
Huh.
saying he needed money for medical treatments,
Oh, wow.
and then even saying that his bank accounts were frozen because of the divorce from Angelina Jolie.
I mean, that was a big story at the time. Everyone
Right.
was talking about it.
So it seemed believable.
Right.
So it's like they used something that was already happening to make it seem even more real.
Yeah, that's what makes this scam so interesting.
Okay.
They didn't just use Brad Pitt's name. They
Right.
created a whole story,
Mhm.
one that made sense,
Right.
and that would make someone feel sorry for Brad Pitt.
Right.
So it plays on people wanting to help someone they admire.
Yeah. And it worked.
So what happened?
Over that year,
Yeah.
and she transferred more than 830,000 euros
Wow.
to a bank account in Turkey.
And she thought it was going to Brad Pitt.
Yeah. And to make it even more convincing,
Mm-hmm.
the scammer sent emails that looked like they were from Brad Pitt's doctor.
It's crazy how far they went with this.
It's like, how do you even come up with all that?
Well, part of it is the internet.
Right.
It's easy to hide who you really are,
Yeah.
especially if you're using a celebrity name that people already trust.
Huh.
But the really important thing is how it messes with people's minds.
Okay.
These scammers are experts at making people do what they want.
Right.
They look for weaknesses.
Yeah.
They use things that make people feel certain emotions.
Okay.
And they act like they really care about the victim.
So they can gain their trust.
Exactly. It's like setting a trap.
Yeah.
A trap made just for that person.
And what makes it worse is that Anne was new to social media.
Oh, wow.
So that makes her an easy target.
Right.
Because scammers look for people who don't know much about online platforms.
Mhm.
Like they might not know the warning signs.
Or how these scams work.
Exactly. And it's like if you've never seen a certain type of danger before,
Yeah.
you won't know to watch out for it.
Right.
And then when Anne realized she was scammed,
What did she do?
she shared her story.
Good for her.
But then she started getting harassed online,
Oh, no. That's awful.
which is sadly really common in these cases.
Yeah. And it shows this problem.
With that.
People blaming the victim. Like saying, how could you fall for that?
Oh,
But these scams are so good.
yeah.
They use real emotions
Yeah.
and weaknesses that everyone has.
So anyone could fall for it.
Exactly. And here's something else crazy.
What's that?
While the scammer was pretending to be Brad Pitt,
Yeah.
they told Anne that the real Brad Pitt isn't on social media.
Oh, wow. So they used the fact that he's not on social media
It's a part of the scam.
to make it seem more real.
It's like they thought of everything.
It's almost funny, but also really scary
Yeah.
because it shows how important it is
So be careful.
to double check everything
Yeah.
and to be suspicious if someone says they're famous.
Absolutely.
Always check for official accounts.
Right.
And if something seems off,
Yeah.
don't be afraid to ask questions.
I think this case makes you wonder
About what?
if someone like Anne, who
Yeah.
clearly had money and resources,
Right.
could fall for this,
Huh.
what does that mean for everyone else online?
It's a good question.
It makes you think about how important it is.
To know how to stay safe online.
Exactly. And to be able to tell what's real and what's not.
It's a reminder that anyone can be tricked.
Yeah,
We all need to be careful.
absolutely.
So have you ever seen anything like this online?
Have you ever almost been scammed?
Let us know your thoughts and experiences.
Yeah, we want to hear from you.
Because we all need to learn from each other.
And stay safe online.
Exactly.